Welcome to my channel. This is Julia. Welcome back if you've joined me before. This is a place where I talk about reborns and the art of. Today I thought we would do a chat and change with Bear. We haven't done that in a little bit, and he's been in the same outfit for a little while now, and I wanted to change him. I've been trying to do an outing with him for maybe a week and a half, and every time I take him out or I prepare to take him out, something happens. So I never really follow through with the outing with him. So we're going to chat and change him today, and then I'm also going to film a little outing. I think I'll make that a different video, but anyway. Also, I have new hair. I took my dreadlocks out. This is a wig. I have hair. I just like to change it up. Now that it's cooler, I feel like I can wear wigs without sweating. I usually do the locks and braids and things like styles like that in the summer or in the warmer months. So now that it's cooler, I took out my locks, and also my partner had been asking me to take them out because it's like laying with a whole other person in bed. That's what he says. And I needed a break anyway, so yeah, you'll probably see me with a few different hairstyles over the next few videos. But yeah, so let's go get Bear, and then I'll show you my clothes, like my baby clothes, and the area where I keep them. We've never really done that before, so I'll show you a few things that I have, and then we'll change him. There he is. I'll go pick out an outfit for him first, and then we'll bring him over to the couch and we'll get him changed. Okay, this is my little area where I have my baby clothes. So I have well, not quite a few, but I have some hanging up here. Let me just show you. I try to put most of the boy stuff on this side, and then I have some girl stuff over here. Let me just show you some of the girl stuff because I don't have a girl yet, and I really have the cutest stuff. How adorable is this? This little romper with a matching bow. I think I got this, I want to say at a secondhand store. I'm pretty sure. And then these are a couple vintage pieces. Blech, I couldn't talk. Vintage pieces. How cute is this? And these are for Layla. This is vintage. What is it from? We Folks? I don't know. It's nothing that I know of, but I know it's vintage. This is another vintage piece. This is vintage as well. How cute. This is adorable. I love this one. It's like a little overall sweater set. The ruffles. Super cute. There's like a little bit of staining up here, but I haven't tried to get that out yet. I think if I put like some oxy or something on that, I might be able to get it out. And then I have this waiting for her. I got that at Walmart. Ooh. And just some onesies or footies, sets. This I got a long time ago from Walmart. I bought this for another girl that I sold. I just never wore it. It's got little bloomers. But that'll be cute for the summer. This, I think I bought this too to put on babies that I sold. So I have that for her as well. And then some sweaters. This and this cute little sweater, I've used this before for my boys. All of this I got at the second-hand store. And then I have a couple little girl hoodies. Yeah, and some of the boy stuff. These are just Shein buys, but they're cute. Oh, and then gowns. I didn't separate these from boy or girl, but there's a couple gowns. I love gowns. And this one is so cute. This is the Posh Peanut that I got. Isn't that the coolest print ever? Yep. And then this stuff hanging up is pretty much summer stuff. Little t-shirts, a couple onesies. I had bought a bunch of summery stuff because literally they were marked down to like $1. So I got quite a few little shorts and stuff for the babies. Okay, and then I'm gonna set you down. Oh, my finger's in the way, sorry about that. This is all of my hats. These things here, I had been going through some stuff, and this is all vintage. I have quite a few vintage things, so this is all vintage stuff that I had separated because I'm going to be sending it to another artist here on YouTube because I know that they absolutely love vintage things, and I have a lot, and this is kind of stuff that is too big for my babies or stuff that I'm not going to use, and I think that they'll really appreciate and love these things. So I set that aside. I had that separated to send out, and then these are my cloth diapers. I have, you know, boy colors and girl ones, a couple different kinds. And then, like I said, this is all of my hats and bows are in here as well. But how cute is this one? Isn't that's gonna be so precious. I love these little bonnets. Let's have that one. And then this is another cute little bonnet. How adorable. Okay, I have to organize this whole container because these two drawers are mostly girl stuff, and this stuff, look at this, like packed. It's ridiculous. Look, this is another vintage piece. I love this. How cool. I love the vintage stuff because it just brings me back, right? This is one I'm keeping because I think it's like almost my favorite. I'll show you my favorite one. But yeah, do you see how packed these are? I really need to go through it. So I thought maybe we could do that together someday. Yeah, there's a lot of boy stuff in the bottom, but then I also had to stuff some boy stuff here. Like here's Bear's footy. This is an outfit. So I think I'm going to put this on him today. I don't know. I'm not taking him out today. Actually, I probably could take him out today because we're going to go the Nation gym. My partner is Native, so we use this beautiful rec center that's at the Nation. So I probably could put him in an outfit and bring him along. I haven't brought him there yet. I don't know. This is just a pair of little gray pants. This is Carter's. These two outfits are both Carter's. That's cute. This is really cute. But also, he hasn't really worn this. And this has matching socks, too. And it has a hat. I think I might put this one on him. Yeah, because of the matching hat. And I feel like he can wear this with like a little gray cardigan. Oh, that would be so sweet. All right, I think I'm gonna wear that Oh, do I have the hat? Where did it go? Yep, I do have it. Anyway, yeah, let me show you this. It's so early 80s. Almost, it gives me like a 70s vibe too, almost. Hold on, I gotta put this down so I can hold this up. It's health techs. How cute. So vintage. It's a little beat, but I don't care. And I find this stuff on eBay. I get a lot of vintage stuff on eBay. I have a lot of, most of it is girl stuff and a little bit bigger too. Let me see. But I think that they'll be okay for Layla. This is a vintage Carter's. Oh, Flim. There's a vintage Carter's. It's the same style, just different pattern. Just super cute. Do I have anything up here? No. But the little tights. I can't wait to put her in those. Oh, I love this outfit. How cute. And it has just little bloomers. Oh my goodness. This cat, I swear, just tooted and it is rank. Flim. Let me see. What are you doing? Gross. Oh, this is also vintage. How cute. This is really big. It's actually like a shirt for a toddler. Oh, it's 18 months. But I love it anyway because I remember this pattern. I feel like I had clothes in this pattern, but I definitely had a comforter in this pattern. So we'll try that. I think it could be just a cute little dress. I'll have to get like yellow bloomers. Adorable. Okay, so let's go change Bear. Oh, I forgot the socks. So this is my big basket of socks and booties. The shoes. These are huge. They're not gonna fit like babies. And I bought these for Bear and they're definitely way too big. I know there are socks that match that. Yep, here they are. Match that outfit. Okay, I have him all ready to get changed. Let's take his little mitts off. I walked by this in my house when I was grabbing him and I thought I would put it here for us. This is selenite and it has a little light. Maximo? He's barking at somebody. Come here, honey. You want to come say hi? Come say hi. Come here. Come here. There. I'm sure everybody wants to see you because you're so cute and sweet. Say hi. He's my real baby. Aw. I love you. Okay. Come over here. You gotta sit behind mommy so that everybody can see the baby. Okay, what was... I don't even know what I was saying now. Oh, the selenite. So let's put that here for us. It's so pretty. Selenite is good for cleansing. It is a pure stone or crystal, whatever you want to say. It re-energizes, it cleanses energy. You can charge other crystals with it. So it's a balancing crystal, just helps to balance your energy. Honey, this side. Okay. Oh, this is, I think I got this at a second-hand store. It says, "Let the adventure begin." And I've just had it on him. Let's take his hat off too. We'll comb his hair. So what'd you guys think of some of my vintage pieces? I find the vintage stuff on eBay. Most of that stuff came from like 2 large lots of clothes. One of them was a little bit bigger than the other, but I think like that's the way to go. Like there were definitely, I have a lot more. I have some stuff put away that, you know, I just didn't like it all, because in the lots you are going to get stuff that you don't like, but I thought that it was worth it to get the few pieces that I did like. So maybe I've gotten more than 2. I can't remember, but I find them on eBay. And I think both of them were like where you had to bid, and I had one. So I want to say roughly, they weren't like crazy expensive, but I got quite a few clothes for maybe like $50 for one of them. I do remember that. And some of those pieces, not that they're like worth a lot of money, but some of the pieces that I have, the vintage Carters, or even like that one piece that I showed you, the yellow jumper, that is pretty old. Like that must be from the early 80s. So I'd pay close to $50 just for that. You probably could. I don't know. This is such a cute little outfit. I find the Carter's sets, I love the Carter sets, and you can find them on sale often on the Carter's website. So I bought him a few different outfits a bit ago on the Carter's website. They have really good deals. Like the stuff on the clearance or the stuff on the sale section, super cheap. You know, when you can get a 3-4 piece set for, I don't know, $10, $7, $8 sometimes, that's crazy, because these sets are like $25, $30. So yeah, check that out. The sales on Carter's are amazing. Before we put his hat on, let's comb his hair. He's such a big boy. He really is. Look at him sitting up. Oh my goodness. Now you can really see him well here. Hold on. Let me straighten out his onesies all bunched in the back. He's thinning a little bit. So his hair was much thinner when I got him, and I rooted it, but I didn't want to take all of his stuff out of his head and glue it in, so I just rooted a little bit of hair in there, and just this spot right here, I didn't like how it's so sparse, and I think some of it has fallen out now. You know, it's going to, which I knew that, but one of these days I will take his stuff out of his head and actually seal in more hair. So this is water with a very tiny amount of fabric softener. I forget where I learned that. I wish I can remember, because I was using like conditioner, you know, the Johnson & Johnson's, or just like a conditioner for normal, you know, kids' hair or baby's hair. But that has oils and stuff in it. So I saw this. I wish I could remember who I got it from, and I can't. I'm sorry. I apologize, because it's not my idea. I learned that somewhere else. And it seems to work so well. His hair is super soft. It hasn't caused any damage to his paint or anything like that. And it smells nice. Now it's a white one, you know how fabric softener can be colored. This one is white. I think it's the downy. It's not the free and clear. It's the downy, like, gentle. That's what I make my milk out of, which I have a video for that. I'll link it in this video so you can see how I make my breast milk in my bottles. I do have a bottle here for him too. So I love his hair. I wish I knew what mohair this was, because it's so nice. It's really high quality. You know, you can just tell when it's nice quality. Like the strands, the individual strands are really nice. And so that makes a huge difference when you use cheap mohair. When I first started reborning, I didn't know the difference. You know, I was just buying whatever was on, you know, was kind of cheap on Dolls by Sandy. That's where I was buying all of my stuff, because I didn't know anything else existed. And I still love Dolls by Sandy. I buy a lot of things, most of the stuff actually. If I need like rooting needles or I need more paint, I will buy from that. I think that she has really great priced things, and but she doesn't have a huge selection, so I do have to pop over to McPherson's or Bountiful Baby when I have to. But when you use very high quality mohair or alpaca, the alpaca is super fine and is really good for the hair up in the front, or just very, very fine hair. But what a cute little man he is. Yeah, it makes a huge difference. So in the beginning, I was using some pretty cheapy mohair, and it is difficult. It makes rooting more difficult. It makes rooting look not as nice. It's not that you can't use it. It's just, it's not going to stay like this. It is not going to look like that. Like when I used really cheap mohair, it never looked like this. It's kind of fuzzy. It mattes almost instantly. You put a hat on the baby and you take the hat off, the hair looks awful. So, yeah, I only buy high quality hair from now on. I have used like the ruby red. That's not great. It's a little bit higher quality than what I had originally used when I first started. So then I went to the ruby red because I think that was available, and it was a little bit more expensive than I had ever used before. But now I use the good stuff, and I bought some very nice luxury mohair for Layla when I root her. So yeah, it just makes a big difference. I feel like he looks kind of stuck because he's like here. Isn't he so sweet? I love him so much. So he is the Emmy sculpt from Casey Brace Love, and he's just so precious. I love his eyelashes. I love long eyelashes. Maximo. He's just so sweet. And I had explained before that I bought him from another artist but I painted over him like a lot. I've done his eyebrows, over his multiple layers of skin tone, creasing. I worked on his fingernails. I've rooted additionally. So he just, not that I didn't enjoy or appreciate the artistry, but he just wasn't where I wanted him to be. So I did paint over him, and I feel kind of bad about that. And it's not like I do that often, but I really wanted him, and then I really wanted him to be perfect for me. So, and being an artist, I messed with it. But how sweet. He's so cute. Oh, we gotta put his hat on. So I'm gonna take him. Maximo, I apologize. Stop. Something's got him worked up. If someone's like working outside, like making... Maximo! Come here. If I don't hold him now, he's gonna be upset. Come here. If there's like bangs or loud noises, he gets... Yeah, he's shaking. I know. When you're that small, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him to the gym, which that sounds kind of silly to bring a baby to the gym, but this is the rec center at the nation, so no one is really there in the week, and we're regulars, so I'm gonna bring him because we haven't gone on an outing in a long time. Oh, sweet. He's so cute. Okay, so thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me. Please like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Remember to like, because that helps my channel grow. And I will see you next time. Bye.